But Martin, what did you make of your side's overall performance this afternoon?
I thought, we started the game reasonably well. The keepers made 2 or 3 good saves in the first half of the game, but equally very disappointed. Soft free kick, a needless free kick, and an own goal. So you're very frustrated because they didn't look like they were ever going to score up to that point there, and you give them a 1-0 lead as such.
You never really got going though in that first half, did you? You never really created too many chances. I thought you actually improved quite a bit in the second period.
It did, yeah. I think we played 4-2-4, played the wide plays high up and telling us we've got to push on, we've got to go for things. Thought the tempo was better second half. The keeper again made 2 or 3 very, very good saves. I think more came inside and of Connor Smith. But you changed the formation. I went as a 3, pushed Hamza up front just to get an extra body there. We knew we'd have to go a little bit more, put balls in the box. It worked. You get a goal back in the game, and so frustrating, not good enough to see the game out.
Is that as simple as that? Just not good enough to see the game out? You always felt as though maybe there was going to be one more defensive error in this York City side, and that last-minute goal sort of encapsulates the last few months, doesn't it?
Yeah, it starts. You've got to stop the cross. And Johnny Byrne has got a desire. I brought Johnny Byrne on to give us a bit more balance on the right-hand side, to give us balls in the box. But equally, Connor Brown defensively was excellent today. I thought he got around people, he's full of energy. Possibly hasn't got his quality, but he would have tried his best to stop that cross, and there was no real desire to stop the cross. And Ferguson's defending at the back stick was nowhere near good enough. He's not playing against a Niall Quinn that's going to puff him and spray him up. He's got to do what his job's about. Win the header, put your body in, stop and win the header, and that's not acceptable. You cannot defend like that on 2 things. Basically, stop the cross and go win your header. That's bread and butter. That's what you get paid to do, and that ain't good enough.
Yeah, Ferguson got wrong side as well, didn't he, for the equalising goal at the end. Adam Bartlett for both goals. Could he be at fault? He's probably been one of your best signing maybe since the players you brought to York City. Could he be questioned maybe for both of the goals?
No, I think the ball's come in the box, and I think if there's not a shout from the keeper where he said leave it, the keeper's ball, it's one of them. I think the defender lets it, and it's one of them that goes in without anybody touching. We've seen many at every level go in the goal, but equally, there's nobody near Kempster. It goes back to a chief foul. We don't foul. There's no reason to foul. I don't know who it was at the time, but we have to defend a set player. We had a little spell where we kept fouling, and I felt if they're ever going to cause a problem was potentially from a set player. So that's not good enough, and we've had some real strong words down there.
What have you said to them?
There'll be changes. This club will be massive changes next week. Yeah, and what I will say is judge this football team next year on the players I bring into this football club, because you'll have a bunch of real tough, horrible people that will die for this club, work and give every bit of answer to the club, because I won't accept what's going on down there. There's a small group of players which will stay with us, but beyond that, I've told the players I'm not putting my name to that going forward. I want winners. I want a mentality of a hunger, desire. We hurt, we failed, we have all failed, and you see today why we failed. You see the last 5 games, it's not good enough, and the players, certain individuals, they're kidding themselves. I'll say it as it is, as I've told them. There's no point in hiding away. They're kidding themselves, and if they think that's what it's about, and it's not about that. It's the opposite. It's all about playing for York City. I thought the fans were fantastic today. Could have been quite easy for the fans to have a right pop at the players from start to finish, and rightly deserved, and they didn't, and they stuck. And all they wanted is a bit of success. And you see when we went 2-1 up, you heard this place go up. That's what we want to get back to next year, week in, week out. And that's what it's all about. We've got to get that good feel factor. But judge me on what I bring in. Judge me, give me my best chance, and you'll see a different mentality on that pitch.
We've got people getting in touch with us saying, I don't know what the exact figure is, that you've already had the chance to bring in 10, 11, 12 players, whatever it is, that you've had the chance to bring in your own players. What do you say to those people?
What I would say is that the recruiting hasn't been as good as it should have been. There's been a lot of lone players in. It is a group decision, so it's alright saying I make all decisions. I do work with the staff, so don't hang me out for this one. And
we've made that point.
And I'll say that as well. One in it, all in it, and that's my staff as well. Every member of staff. That means Steve Penny as well. Every member of staff since I've come in has helped on the recruiting policy. going forward, it will be me and only me. Let me tell you.
That makes it easier for a manager as well, doesn't it? If you know you're solely in charge and you're not having to listen to other people, if you know that's your job, you get on with it, doesn't that make your life easier?
That's the only way I work. That's the way I've worked for the last 5 years, and I've had great success. As I said to you, I'm not looking for an olive branch. I'm honest. I won't hide behind anybody. I'm not a shystester. I'm an honest guy. And when you see what comes in here next year, then you'll see a different York City. You believe me.
Let's finish on a positive. The 2 goals you scored in that second half. What do you make of those? So I thought, especially the second one with Adriano Moke's run. I know he seemed to lose a little control actually, which helped him get past the play, didn't it? But the shot that came in and Sean Newton following in. How do you think Sean Newton done up front?
I thought he was fantastic. You know, he's hurting. You know, he wants a promotion. You know, I thought, you know, he's goes in there and he has his say after games, and he wants to play. He wants to do well for York City. He wants to lead the club on, and you know, wherever you play him, he puts a shift in, and you know, that's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. You know, give me 10 of them Sean Newtons. I thought Simon Heslop today again, really honest on the ball. He's playing injured. He's been playing with a hernia. He goes in for an operation on Tuesday morning. You know, we had that booked in after Tuesday night. You know, he's played the last 5 weeks with a hernia. You know, he's tablets and tablets and tablets. Because he's brave, he's mentally strong. I know Simon's had a tough time and we didn't quite get off when he first came in. But he's came through, and that's what I'm after. I'm after them types of people.
What do you do this next 7 days, and how do you pick your team for Brackley next week?
I'll pick a team that will go down there and not let me down. That's all I will do. I'll pick a team that I've stand side by side and go, are you with me? Look them in the eyes. And if they're not, they won't get in the bus.
Will we get an idea about which players you are going to show the door to next week, do you think, at Brackley?
You'll get to know once I've spot the players. I think I've got to have the respect. I'm not the type of thing where I will have these players in here the week Wednesday and we'll have some conversations.
That's the York City manager, Martin Gray, talking to us.